Good afternoon, everybody. It is meteorologist Angel Forecast, and welcome back to another video, guys. So we're gonna be covering the severe weather now for the next couple of days. We're gonna be covering a lot of regions because there's gonna be severe weather threats across the country, from parts of the Northeast to the Upper Plains to parts of the Ozarks. We're gonna have a lot to talk about, guys. So if you guys want to know the updates for the timing, like including days and hours, how bad these storms could be coming through your area, and also what chances do you have of severe weather. That'll come right up. Alright, guys, so now we're going to be taking a quick look at the National Weather Service, because we are going to be taking a look at the active alerts we do have. So you can tell in this orange, we do have severe thunderstorm warning. So we do have a widespread severe weather threat out here. That's including parts of South Dakota, the southern part or southwestern part of Minnesota, some western parts of Iowa, including parts of central and eastern Nebraska and northeastern Kansas, and actually parts for near that St. Louis area just north, and then for the western part of Missouri. And then we do have severe thunderstorm watches for the north central part of Missouri. Then we do have flash flood warnings in effect for the Minneapolis area and Arkansas. We do not have much here for the mid-Atlantic or northeast here. We do only have fog advisories, but we will have some severe weather coming in through the Connecticut and New England area tomorrow. We can have some severe weather there. And then we do have flood watches in effect for that. Montana area, nothing yet coming in through the Ohio Valley or mid-Atlantic. That should be more to tomorrow. So guys, that was the National Weather Service. And then again, we do have some strong storms here for Miami in these areas. So if you guys saw that live stream. So that's what we have right now. Nothing new yet, and then we do have severe thunderstorm warning though in effect for a county in Mississippi, but that's it for right now. So guys, now we're gonna be taking a look at day one. So we had the worst of it again, like we thought, for the northern plains or the western part, more to the western part of the country, including that Montana area, and also the upper plains for that North Dakota area. So that's where we do have the worst of it. We do have a marginal risk in effect for some areas for North Dakota, South Dakota, and Montana there, those northern part of the country. And then we also have a marginal risk for the parts of the Ozarks to the Midwest. Like I did say earlier in the video, we're going to have multiple areas or multiple regions having severe weather. So we do have a slight chance now for two specific areas for the upper plains and for parts of the Midwest area. So we do have Kansas City, we do have Springfield, Independence, Missouri, and Columbia, Missouri. And then we have more smaller little towns out there in the Montana and North Dakota area. They do not have any names right here for those areas. And that's a population about 3 million people, close to that range. Then we do have the worst of it in Montana for the central and northern part of Montana. It's going to be heading more to the northwestern part, the northeastern part, It's going to be north and central part of Montana. We're going to have Lewiston, Montana. That's the only city we have there. That's only going to be for 25,000 people. Not going to be a lot of people under that enhanced risk. But right now, nothing much for the East Coast yet. So we're just going to be taking a quick look at the summary. A swath of large hail, couple tornadoes, and severe wind gusts are most likely across parts of central to northeast Montana between 4 p.m. and midnight Montana time. A few damaging winds, gusts, and hail remain possible in the afternoon across portions of northern Missouri into central Illinois. So again, it's going to be going up into the overnight hours, so it's going to be possibly dangerous. And we did have tornado warnings last night for Montana, so guys, it could be dangerous. So for the tornado threat, we do have a 5% chance there in that Montana area, that same area we did yesterday. So again, for those same areas that had tornado warnings yesterday, guys, you guys can have another possible tornado threat out there. Only threats up to 2% to 5%, nothing else in that area, the Ozarks or anything. Wind threat is going to be 15% chance there for these areas of the upper plains, and then for parts of that areas here for the St. Louis area, near that St. Louis area, and parts of central Missouri and Illinois. The hail threat not going to be that high, only 5% chance here for today on those areas, but we do have the biggest threat again for that Montana area. So for the 15% chance, we do have Williston, North Dakota, and Sidney, Montana. So those areas of northwestern North Dakota and central and northern Montana. And then we do have the 30% chance there for Lewiston, Montana. So they have the worst of it there. They have the enhanced risk and the areas of 30% chance of wind. So that's where we have that good chance for 25,000 people get very strong winds. So that's today. Now we're going to be taking a look at tomorrow. So this is when I'm talking about the East Coast now. The East Coast could get some severe weather in that New England area. You can see it's more in the coastal areas, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and those areas of Pennsylvania can get some severe weather there in Pennsylvania. So we do have another slight chance, though, for parts of the upper plains and Midwest. So we're going to be taking a look at the marginal. So the marginal does go in effect for about 34 million people. It's going to be for it's also going to be in Texas, though, but we're going to have Boston in there, and then we're going to have Pittsburgh in there, and then we're going to have other little cities in the Midwest. So that's the marginal. Not a big deal for the marginal. We're going to be taking a look at the slight chance, where we do have the biggest chance for severe weather so far tomorrow. So it is going to be in effect for 46 million people. We do have the big city in there, New York City, and then we're going to have Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and New York, and then we're also going to have Providence, and then we're also going to have some other little, I believe Fargo, North Dakota's in there. So that's what's looking like there for tomorrow. The summary is severe thunderstorms associated with large hail and damaging wind gusts will be possible across parts of North Dakota into Minnesota until Saturday. Or on Saturday, additional severe damaging winds with gusts may occur in parts of the Northeast. So yeah, again, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, the Maryland area, the Midwest, and Northeast are all going to get some severe weather tomorrow. Now we're going to be taking a look at the radar first for the western part of the country, since they're going to be getting their really worst for today. So for later tonight, we are going to have some small little bands out there for the central part of Montana. Potentially, they're going to be very small. They're going to be very small, but they will be very strong, especially for these areas. Then we're going to have some more heavy, severe band there. Sorry, guys, if you heard something. That was someone. But we're going to have severe weather there for Montana. And then later tonight, we could see some more rain out there in Montana. Yeah, it's not going to be a huge band. You guys are probably thinking, how's there an enhanced risk out there? Well, believe it or not, it's going to be quite bad for some areas up there for northern and central Montana. So that's what it's looking like there. And then that's going to go on to the North Dakota area. And then by then, we should not have any problems there. Now we're going to be taking a look at the plains and the northern and central plains there, and then parts of the Ohio Valley and Midwest. So that's 3 regions we're going to be taking a look at. So we can actually just see some severe weather into the Kentucky area for right now, and then some severe weather for the Virginia area. We're just going to have scattered rain showers out here for the Midwest and plains until we go more into the overnight hours. We're going to have a low pressure system out here for the Iowa area, very strong bands there. And that's going to be going on, stretching for the Chicago area, for the Milwaukee area, for the Madison, Wisconsin area, and Des Moines, Iowa. They're all going to get really hit tonight like they did last night. Then we're going to have those bands start to go into the New York City, to the New York area, into the Erie, Pennsylvania. This is tomorrow, so there we have those bands already there for tomorrow, moving into the Northeast. Then we're going to have severe weather out there for the Michigan, Detroit area. And then we have some wall cloud formation here. We talked about that yesterday, that U shape or V shape. That's going to go heading in towards the Kansas City area in Iowa. So then we do not have really a big threat out there for Ohio, into the Ohio Valley right now. Maybe some just scattered showers out there. And then we're just going to have some more severe weather out there for the central part of Illinois. And then we're just going to have more rain out there for the North Dakota area. Not going to be super duper severe like yesterday. And then later on we should have more severe weather in the next couple of days for the Pennsylvania area, the West Virginia area, potentially into that Ohio area, that Ohio Valley area, and then potentially severe weather for the North Dakota area. And then by later on, we're just going to have those scatter bands. And this is looking really, really bad right here. This is actually Sunday. Really far out, though. Really, really powerful storm out here for the South Dakota and North Dakota area. That's looking very, very bad out there. And that could potentially go for the South Dakota area, and that's going to go away. So that's what it's looking like for the next couple days. On the radar, and now we're going to be taking a look at the Mid-Atlantic, Ohio Valley, and Northeast, for those people who wanted to know in the live stream. So right now, today, we're just going to see some scattered rain showers out there for the Mid-Atlantic, including the Richmond area. The Philadelphia area is going to have some scattered little rain showers. You can get some little some little bands that can bring some very heavy rain like we did right now in Miami, if you saw that live stream. And then tomorrow's we're going to have that very heavy rain moving into that New England area, heading for that Vermont and New Hampshire area. And then tomorrow those bands from yesterday, or from today will be moving in. That's going to bring in some very, very strong bands out there for the Pennsylvania area and also for the New England area. That's why we have that slight chance out there. Providence really going to get hit out there. It's going to be more to those coastal areas there, like I said. And they're going to have some very small little showers out there for the Ohio area. Nothing too bad. Potentially just the Columbus area can see some showers. And then those storms will be coming out to the New Jersey area, Pennsylvania, and then more scattered bands out there for the Pennsylvania and Ohio area. And then these storms will quickly go off into the Atlantic Ocean. Then we can have some more rain coming in through that New England area, some more scattered showers for the Pennsylvania area. And yeah, that's what we're going to get for the radars for those 6 regions, I believe. I do not remember exactly. That's what we're going to be taking a look at the Cape values, which could be possibly very high for some areas. So we're going to have Sioux Falls, 5,000, Kansas City, 4,500, some mid 5,000s out there for some areas in the plains. We're going to go all the way tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we don't want to make this video too long. So if we move in here by 11 o'clock tonight, 4,700, we're going to have some more higher 5,000s out there, 5,600, 5,700. Same numbers out there for the South Dakota area. Then we're going to go all the way to tomorrow at 2 p.m. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. we're going to have these very, very high numbers out here for the Iowa area. Des Moines is going to be at 4,700, 5,600, 5,800. Some more 5,000 to the Omaha, Kansas City, same thing. We could have some more high numbers, little bands if you think about it, coming in like this. We're going to have a little area of high numbers coming in through here. So for the Pennsylvania area, we can have some more 3,000. Same thing for the Ohio, and then you don't get to those 4,000s unless you get here to the Illinois area. Chicago, not going to get that many high numbers. 5,000s, again, we're not going to get super duper high. And then we're going to tomorrow 11. So tomorrow 11, it's looking pretty clear for those areas in Pennsylvania or Ohio Valley. Not looking too bad. It's going to look very bad, though, for the Minnesota area up into the upper plains and Midwest. Sioux Falls, 5,900. We're going to see if we can find some 6,000s. We just saw one right there in Minneapolis, 4,300. You guys do not see these very high numbers out here usually into the Midwest. 6,100, some 6,000s, guys. We're going to really have a multiple day threat out here for many areas. Then we go to Sunday. Madison, 4,800, 5,000. Minneapolis, same thing, all the way to Omaha. Then by Sunday at 11 o'clock, it does get a bit better. Numbers are still pretty high, but it's getting a bit better. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys now have a better understanding for the next couple of days what to expect. So get prepared if you're going to get severe weather. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. And please do not forget to like and subscribe and get this video up to 10 likes. I really appreciate that. And yeah, bye guys.